What's up, guys? This is Chris from Warrior Soul Fitness. I got a question from a gentleman who loves swimming, and though he loves swimming, he also wants to build muscle mass. And his question to me was, if I swim every day or do cardio every day, am I going to have less of a chance of being able to build muscle? And I want to approach this question from a couple of different directions. First things first, I want to say this. There's a lot of fitness professionals, I think, unnecessarily kicking cardio in the balls. And what I mean by that is the big idea is that if you do too much cardio, you're going to produce too much cortisol. And because you're producing too much cortisol, your body's going to go into a panic state, go into starvation mode, and then it's going to say, oh, I want to store fat and burn muscle off. That's coming from a very, what's the word? A very kind of simple perspective, right? It's oversimplifying the situation. The fact of the matter is that some cardio can actually be very beneficial to building muscle mass. If you're doing 2 hours of cardio a day or 3 hours of cardio a day and you're not following a proper diet and you are just killing yourself on the machine every day and doing the same thing every day, then yeah, you're probably going to put yourself into some significant issues with hormones and cortisol and dealing with other things that are running your metabolism. But if you're trying to build muscle mass, blood flow is extremely important. It's one of the most important factors in muscle mass. And what I mean by that is when you're lifting weights or doing any sort of resistance training, you're tearing the muscle down, tearing the cells down, and then blood is pushed into the area, and that's what allows the cells to rebuild. The blood allows the cells to heal, and it also pushes positive nutrients into the area and allows you to have muscle hypertrophy, which is the process by which your muscles grow. The other factor that's really important here is preserving insulin sensitivity. So I always talk about people who permabulk or eat way too many calories. If you're getting fat or allowing yourself to get fat and you're trying to quote unquote bulk or put on muscle mass, then you're really shooting yourself in the foot because one, you're reducing your blood flow. Two, you're reducing your sensitivity to the hormone insulin. Insulin is the hormone that shuttles nutrients to their destinations in your body. And if you are storing fat mass at significant rates, you're becoming less and less insulin sensitive. And that will in turn decrease your chances of storing nutrients in your muscle cells and make it more likely that you're storing nutrients in your fat cells. So again, cardio can be a significant benefit here. Now, how much should you do? Well, I think a reasonable amount is 30 to 45 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week. Now, swimming is a fantastic, not only cardio exercise, but also resistance exercise because you are using the water as resistance, obviously. And it can get the body into remarkable shape. So in your case, young man, you're going to have benefits from both worlds. Don't neglect the weights if you want to build muscle mass, but also don't neglect the swimming or doing other cardiovascular exercises either to keep yourself healthy and keep your vitality up and ensure that you are remaining insulin sensitive and making sure that you are having optimal blood flow to your muscles for recovery. Don't overdo it, of course, but doing, cardiovascular activity for those amounts of time that I said should be absolutely fine. The last thing is this, man. You said you love swimming. You use the word love. That means it's part of you. It's part of your identity, and it's something that you enjoy doing. And it's also a healthy activity. It's not like you told me you love smoking crack or you love shooting heroin or you love going out and gambling all your money away and spending it on prostitutes. You love swimming, and it's friggin' an awesome exercise. It's something that's healthy, and it's something that's creating positivity in your life. And I don't think that anybody should give up anything that's positive in their life just so they could put on muscle mass. Because anything that's positive in your life is going to lead to positivity in your soul. It's going to lead to positivity in your life, a good outlook, and that in turn is going to reduce your cortisol or stress hormone, which will allow you to have a positive hormonal balance to build muscle mass. I'm all about the positivity here. Can't you see by the t-shirt? Anyways, so that's my take on everything. And we have a tendency in this industry to really oversimplify things. And I just gave you a really simplified argument for why you should do cardio. But if you really want to know the answers, you really need to go out there and read and do your own research and do your own experimentation on yourself. Don't take anybody's word as gospel. Don't even take my word as gospel. Go out there, try things, and do the experiments, and you'll come out a better person, and you'll probably get more gains. This is Chris Albert. Got any questions for me? Hit me up at gettingshredded@gmail.com.